Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another vlog. Today is going to be, you guessed it, another busy day. I have several things to work on. I do not have my list in front of me. This is ridiculous. Where did it? It's over on the table. My list is over on the table. She left it over there, but she didn't forget to get her espresso. We've got espresso and green juice. We're double fisting today. I mean, I typically do, right? But we've got the bitter, well, it's not bitter. This is bitter. This is not. Tastes like dirt and grass, which I love. No sweeteners, no fruits in it, just green stuff. We've got black espresso. I shouldn't be drinking espresso though. You guys know what a hamster I am. And then we've got, today, my fragrance of the day is Thierry Mugler's Alien, so I'm smelling very purple. I've got my incense going on in the background. We got a whole lot. Once that burns down, we've got candles to turn on. It's just, I'm trying to relax today. I had a busy day today and it was a little crazy, but it was a fun day. A little disappointing because of some stupid stuff that I did. Not to anyone, to myself, okay? So that's that on that. But today, now that I'm back, now that I'm in my apartment trying to settle down, I have Patreon work to work on. Something that I need to discuss with them as well, because I have not done a Patreon mashup illustration in quite a while and I'm dying to do it. I realized the other day, because this month has been so busy, that I haven't done an illustration video. Like, I haven't been watercoloring in, has it been months, you guys? Has it been months since I worked on a watercolor with you all? It has been so long and I'm itching to get back into it. I'm itching to paint again. You know, I get so busy with my store and with other projects that I have going on that I just completely forget. You know, I forget that, hey, I don't have a million hours every day. And then I want to watercolor, I want to paint, and then just the time, it just, whoo, where does it go? But I have today a little Patreon business that I need to work on, discuss with my patrons, all of that. I have work for my next coloring book to work on. That is proving to be a very ambitious project, and we'll circle back and discuss why in a minute. I have secret project work to work on. I think we're gonna leave it at that. Are we gonna leave it at that? I have orders to package for a couple of my other brands, and yeah, so today's going to be a busy day, and since I can't show you most of what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about the coloring book. So I've mentioned previously that, yes, I recently released Aesthetica Synthetica, which is my latest book. My retro 1980s inspired fashionistas. I love it. She's beautiful. She fits in beautifully with Coco Naughty, which is my art and fashion boutique. I have recently started selling the original illustrations that comprise Aesthetica Synthetica. Those are being sold through Coco Naughty. I'm no longer selling original artwork on Etsy. That ended last year, but now originals will be sold through my website. And so the first batch, the first 5 of them have sold out by the time this vlog is up. I may have already uploaded the next 3 or 5 will be up on the website. In terms of my new book, okay, the new book, first of all, will not be released anytime soon. I mean, soon-ish, but it will not be released in a month. It will not be released in 2 months. I think we're looking at a summertime release. Now, I would like this book to be released early summer, but she's proving to be a lot of work, and it's work that I am imposing on myself. You guys have met Big Mama, right? My giant sketchbook that I'm working on or working in this year. And I have it in my head that I want to work on a coloring book that's a slightly larger format. Now, when I say larger format, that's larger format to me, because most of you who are coloring book aficionados, colorists, career colorists will say, most of the coloring books that you own are probably 8.5 by 11. That's typically the standard size that you purchase coloring books in. I have never worked in that size. I've always been partial to 8 by 10. I don't know why. Maybe it's a psychological thing because I'm small. I'm barely 5'2", teeny tiny, and I like the format of it. I just like an 8x10 size. It's easy to manage. I don't know. I just like it. But I've been doing 8x10s for a long time. And every once in a while, I release an oddball size, a square, an 8x8 square, or a 7x10, I think, are my rectangular books. Well, they're rectangular, but they're portrait format. So I do that every once in a while. And it's time to try something different, I think. And not only am I trying something different, but your girl is putting more background elements on the pages this time around. I do not want to say too much without revealing the theme of the book, but the background elements are quite labor intensive to illustrate. And so when you think about it, I'm drawing these pages in Big Mama. She's already a big book. So I have to sketch everything. I hand render everything. I am still an old-fashioned curmudgeon. I don't enjoy doing everything digitally. I have since learned to love digital inking. I do enjoy it. I think it looks great in a coloring book, but sketching digitally, that gives me the EBGBs. There's just nothing organic about it. And if you like it, baby, that's good for you. Do not take it as a personal attack. If you take what I say, if you take my opinions as personal attacks, there's the door. Kindly let it hit you on the way out, because we can't have your naysaying in here. But for me personally, sketching is that raw, ultra personal part of creating an illustration. That's the part where you sit over your desk or with your sketchbook on your lap and you're, furiously sketching and erasing and doing all of that. And that feels the most artsy of the whole process, right? This is why I also am not partial to digital painting, because with digital painting, if you screw up, you can simply click a button and erase your mistake. You can save multiple copies and do several iterations, just the click of a button. With paint, if you spill paint, if you over-render a part, you've got to start all over, baby. You've got to correct your own mistakes. Digital makes everything too easy, and it doesn't feel like art to me, right? Digital art is beautiful. It's just not for me. I like imperfection. And so this book, the pages are going to be highly rendered sketches. Then I have to take those highly rendered sketches and digitize them. And it's going to take that. I mean, that's how I do coloring books now. It used to be my illustrating and then inking and then scanning and bloop, the book is done. Now it's sketching, digitizing, cleaning everything up, formatting it into a book. It's a few, it's not necessarily more steps, but it's a different process. And in some ways it's more laborious in a way. Just because I'm much quicker with pens, like grabbing this nib and I'm a little slower when it comes to digital inking. So this book is going to take me a while, and it's going to be a lot of work. Not to say that all of my coloring books are no work at all, because they are, but it's a different animal. So hopefully everything works out and it looks great, and I'm not going to kill myself by scheduling out 4 books this year. I think we're gonna stick to 3 books. Aesthetica Synthetica is out in the world. She's doing her thing. Next is this new book, and then after that, big monster is out into the world. Then we will work on something else. So that's it. That's going to be the bulk of my day-to-day Patreon, the new coloring book, secret project work, and yeah, so let's get on to it. Let's get to work. All right, let's package some orders. Although, wait, technically we are going to package one order on camera for this channel. The other one may or may not be making an appearance, because that is technically a full-on Coco Naughty order. So let me show you that order really quickly. Excuse my toaster oven, that is my breakfast, but we're going to package first, eat later. So this is an order for Coco Naughty. We've got some fabulous costume jewelry. You know how I do, your girl with the funky accessories. So it's an order for these black diamond acrylic drops, and then these really cute mid-century 1950s inspired little marbleized moon bats. nice spooky little order. So that is going to be packaged up shortly, but if I upload a vlog for my Coco Naughty channel, that will be on that channel. But for this artwork, we have an order for the lovely Helen. She has ordered, she's actually sold out my current crop of illustrations on my website, my Aesthetica Synthetica girls. She ordered this little lovely pastel-ish, kind of pastel, with silver. We've got this hot pink lip, little attitudist right here, little goth with pink lips. She's got an attitude, she's a little gothy, but she's new wave fabulous. Look at her. And she's also purchased one of my favorite Aesthetica Synthetica girls, which is this one. I love this one. Admittedly, I was debating whether or not to sell this one. I had 3 of them pulled aside that I thought, okay, these are pieces that I don't want to sell, but I feel weird hanging on to artwork unnecessarily, but I kind of love them, and this was one of them. And I told myself, okay, if they don't sell within a month or 2 of being put on my website, I'm going to keep them. So this one was going to get her month to shine, and she sold. So I didn't get to keep her. Helen, I'm glad she's going to a wonderful home. They are all precious, but she was just one of my favorites, because you guys know I'm not afraid to say I have favorites. Most people keep it to themselves. I love everything and everyone equally. Bullshit, and you know it. So anyways, these 3 lovely gals are going to Helen in the UK, and they are getting packaged up. So let's get them nice and snug. Oh, that is the wrong size. Girl, that is totally the wrong size. Where are my boards for these? That's totally the wrong size. Where did I put the boards? Where did I put the boards? You know what? They're in the closet. They're in my storage closet. Dang it, why do I always do this on camera? All right, I'll be back in a second. Why do I even tell you? It's not as though you can tell, right? I'm gone for 2 seconds and I edit it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the board. All right, board has been acquired, and I have also put my breakfast. Did I tell you guys what I was eating? I don't think so. Did I tell you? It's a breakfast burrito. So I put it back in the toaster oven, so you might hear it ding again shortly. So if you hear a little ticking time bomb in the background, I assure you I am not preparing my villainous takeover by testing my cherry bombs, I promise. We're good. No villainous takeover today. Today is just packaging artwork for my lovelies out there. We will save the villainous takeover for another day. And of course, come on now. You know me and these little clear seals, we always have an issue. And yes, if you noticed, I have a brand new scar on my hand here. It's healing. You guys remember a few months ago I had the burn mark right here on my hand, which it looks much worse on camera than it is in person, but that healed up fairly nicely. Why does everything look worse on camera? What is that about? I swear. So now I have a new one. You know, the repercussions of a life of villainy, right? See? Injuries. No, it's actually, once again, the same as what happened last time. It was a toaster oven injury, because your girl is a weirdo and you know that she doesn't have a microwave. And it's not because I think, oh my gosh, microwaves are toxic and la 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 la. I'm not into all that conspiracy theory of the microwave. I just simply have a teeny tiny apartment, and space is limited, and so yeah, I have a toaster oven. It does everything a microwave does. It just takes a little bit longer. So you know. All right, so in this instance, which artwork? See, this is where I get conflicted, because I have the thank you notes that are supposed to be for the tiki artwork, and then I have the bats for the spooky artwork. I don't know what to do. She's getting this one. I don't know. I feel like this is the way to go. And I'm stalling. Why am I stalling so bad? Business card. I'm a little admittedly discombobulated, because at the time that I'm filming this, I was away for about a week and a few days actually. I was gone for quite a while, and I was you guys know when I leave town, I'm not out there going on lavish vacations. I was out there relaxing, sourcing for Coco Naughty, which is of course this, my art and fashion boutique, and I am plotting other things, you all. So we'll talk about that at some point down the line. My ideas are always brewing in my brain, you know, and it just takes a while for them to coalesce into something tangible and something that I feel comfortable talking about, because let's be honest, I've had so many ideas in the past that never see the light of day. I have a lot of ideas that I have tried and they have failed. So, you know, I know the way things work in my life. Some things work, some don't, and if it's something that I'm truly, truly passionate about, I would just rather wait a while, really, really, truly get a feel for what's going on before I start getting anyone else invested in what I'm doing, right? Because I have done that in the past, and unfortunately it just didn't work out. And, you know, it's not cool. It's not a cool feeling. So failure sucks, but the thing is being a creative, you're going to fail a lot. You're going to fail a lot, and the key is being able to get past those failures, because listen, if you never fail, it's because you never tried at all, right? And what's worse, never trying or sitting around on your butt being a potato on the couch? Even in your failures, you learn something. All of my failures have been valuable for one reason or another. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. Sorry, Helen. I got a Bentley fur stuck in your sticker there. But yeah, so even if you feel like trash because you are constantly failing at the things that you try, if you are truly passionate about what you are experimenting with and trying out, one day you're going to find what you need to be doing. You're going to find where you need to go, but you need to fail a lot to get there. You'll appreciate your winnings that much more when you do get there. And all the naysayers who sat around being potatoes on the couches, miserable with their lives, wishing they could have tried, wishing they could have had the balls to do what you had the audacity to try, well, there you go. See? Today was not supposed to be a motivational speech, but there you go. You get it from this villain, right? All right, Helen, your order is packaged. Sending you some lovely pointy vibes. You know, I talk about the whole villain aesthetic. I don't identify as a villain. I'm the nicest villain you'll ever meet, but it's all about the aesthetic. I'm all about the pointiness. You know, your girl's got the pointy nails, the jewels, well, I was going to say spiky hair, but the pointy bob. You guys have seen my bob. When I flat iron it just right, it's that nice bitchy bob. She's got the cat eyeliner going on today. Those eyebrows that help to give me the perpetually resting bitch face look. I already have a resting bitch face. The eyebrows just make it that much worse. And that was my breakfast burrito. So we're going to grab that in just a second. But yeah, nicest villain you'll ever meet, unless you're an asshole, in which case I'll eat you alive or feed you to my minions. You know how I do. But I digress. Look at that. Look at that sexy, sleek black envelope going out to Helen. Let's get that written on the... Actually, I don't need to write it. I usually keep little sticky notes with everyone's names, but I only have this order and one more, so I'm pretty sure I'll remember who this is for. Helen, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy your artwork. Thank you for selling me out. We need to have a little midday check-in really quick to discuss a couple of things. A couple of things, we'll see where this goes. But I realized that I have failed to update you all on live video. I've been telling you guys that when we reach 3,000 subscribers, at some point after that, we will be filming live videos. And for a while, I said to myself, okay, so we've reached 3,000. Then we've reached 3,005, 3,010, 3,015. And then what happens with my channel, and I've said this before, that each time I upload a video, vlogs in particular, I lose at least 2 people. So if I upload a vlog and I lose 2 people, then I upload a coloring video, I might gain a person, and then I upload another vlog and I lose 2 more. It tends to be a steady trend with me. I enjoy putting vlogs together with you all because this is really truly the only way that I can communicate with you all, like face to face. This is what I'm up to. Hi, it's me. I exist. But people do not necessarily enjoy my vlogs necessarily, and then for the newer people who are here and they start watching my vlogs, my personality is not for them, right? And I get it, you know, don't cry for me. It's fine. I don't feel bad. I don't feel less than. I get it. Different strokes for different folks. I'm not for everyone. So I wanted to put myself in a position where I was safely over the 3,000 mark before I started filming lives. You know, if I was at 3,005 and then I lost 10 people, you know, within the span of 2 weeks, then I'm like, wah, wah, we're not at 3,000 anymore. So now we are at a safer spot. We're over 3,050, and I think I'm not going to lose those 50 people overnight, right? So she says, but now as soon as I said that, you know, 49 people are going to leave. That, whatever, it's fine. But you know what I mean? I wanted to be at a safe threshold. So yes, lives will be coming soon. I have absolutely not forgotten about it. It will happen. I had scheduled one for January 1st, and then of course I woke up ill, so that just didn't happen. The universe said, no, girl, not yet. Maybe not yet, which is a good thing because I ended up losing several subs that week anyway. So I dropped below 3,000 as I said I would. So, you know, it's just one of those things. But I think now we're in a place where we're a little bit more comfortable. And I don't know, you all. Well, you know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It was gonna go veer into another conversation, but honestly, I need to not waste time right now. I need to get back to work. So let's get back to work.
The people have spoken, specifically my awesome people. On Patreon, I asked what the next book was going to be for my monochromatic series, and you all chose Spooklets Volume 1. So we're going to get on with the monochromatic series, and the color is purple. I'm taking you over to my desk, and we're going to choose the colors. So I have grabbed my set. I've grabbed my set of pastel Ohuhu markers, which we may play with, and then I have another box of markers in my closet that is primarily Prismacolor markers, and I have another brand mixed in there as well. But you guys know I'm trying to work my way through all of my markers so that I can whittle down my color palettes that I use. Crazily enough, I don't use a lot of purple marker. Isn't that nuts? People, look, my relationship with colors is so, it's just weird in the sense that, not weird, bizarre, but weird as in, my favorite color is obviously purple, but my power color, my favorite color to play with would be magenta, bright magenta, bold neon magenta. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I have a favorite color, I have my power color, and then I have other colors that I like to use a lot. Greens and oranges, for instance. So, I don't know. But having said all of that, I never use, or I rarely use purple in my work, is what I'm realizing. I do use it, but anyway. So what I'm going to do, this process I'm going to do in silence because it doesn't take me a long time, but it's just something that I would rather just, you know, get done very quickly because it's nothing but a lot of swatching, and you guys don't want to hear me talk and swatch, right? I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. But I have a lot to do today, and I would rather not have this part of my day take up more time than it should. So generally the process goes a little something like this. If I don't have a straight up vision for what I want to do, then I just pull out every color that I feel is gonna work with the project at hand. I swatch them out and then I figure it out that way. Today, I'm doing something a little different than usual. Sometimes I will pick the page first and then I will select the colors after. Today, I'm almost doing things backwards. So I'm choosing the colors first and then we will select the page that I'm going to color. And you know what I want to do? Because I've been so wrapped up in lots of other things lately, I'm starting to miss artwork. And I know I've been working on artwork in my sketchbooks. I've been doing coloring and all of that. But I mean my watercolors and my gouache paint. It's like when I get so wrapped up in other things, the first thing that gets pushed back is the watercoloring and the gouache painting. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe it's because watercoloring and gouache painting, that requires a lot of concentration and larger chunks of time. I can't just leave it there and walk away, leave it there and walk away. I have to sit here and actually work for a good stretch of time. And that's probably why I relegate it to the back burner and I put other projects in the forefront that don't require my sitting for long stretches, meaning sketching and coloring, right? I can leave those whenever I feel like it and go jump to something else. So I've been neglecting the artwork and I miss it. And I'm saying that because I'm almost wanting to take it way back and play with colored pencils. I haven't played with my colored pencils in so long, you guys. I really need to. Maybe today we'll do that. I think that's going to depend on the colors that I choose. I can't even remember if I've ever done a coloring page that was marker and colored pencil. I don't know. Are we gonna go? Okay, you are a liar. This says azalea purple. That's not purple, friend. That is not purple. It's a cute combo though. All right, so I'm going to, should we select the page or the colors first? I said I was going to do the colors first. I don't know. I kind of want to choose a page. Because I've already chosen the colors, right? I've already let them, I've let the rainbow dictate what color was next. So we're doing purples. She would look cute in purples. So would she, well, she ended up, see, that would be cheating because she ended up being shades of pink and purple for my branding. Ooh, how about her? How about her? Ooh. I think it's going to be between those two. This one would be cute in purple, but I feel as though that would be such a cop-out because duh, it's a nighttime scene. I think we're going to go with... Oh no, I want to do both of these. We're going to go with this one. We're going to go with this one. Why? I don't know. We're going to go with this one though. And I'm going to do all of my swatching in silence. Hello, my nasties. This is exciting. We love to see it. My coloring books arrived. Unfortunately, only 5 of them arrived undamaged. Damn it. But I will have more eventually coming in. But the books are here, and this arrived today. Art prints. Yay. So now I am waiting on one more component, which is the sticker. Yes, we have a sticker of this lovely retro lady coming as well. So pretty soon on my website, I'm going to have signed copies of Aesthetica Synthetica, signed art prints, stickers, as well as a complete bundle. So it's going to take a little while. You guys know these things take a little while, but pretty soon here I will keep you guys posted. So if you are interested, keep an eye out and I will let you all know. Don't they look good though? Oh, they look so good.
Welcome to the end of the video. Thank you for joining me for yet another vlog. I feel as though my vlogs for the next few weeks are going to be a little hush-hush, a little secret, because I'm going to be diving deep into my next coloring book, and I can't share it with you. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but hopefully I will be able to finagle my time in such a way that I can squeeze in some more artwork, because I told you I'm really missing watercoloring and painting. I always feel that spring and summer, those are my painting seasons, right? So I want to get the acrylics out, the gouaches out, all of that, and I'm just dying to work on some more brightly colored, tiki, fantastic paintings, and who knows what else we'll do. But all of that being said, thank you so much for being here. Be bad, be good. I do not give a single solitary damn which. Just make sure you come back in one piece. Everything you need to know will always be down below. Check out Coco Naughty if you're interested in seeing the shenanigans over there, the clothing, the artwork. Go take a look at it. I'm creating a fun little world over there, and she's looking good. She's looking good. She's nowhere near where I want her to be, but so far, so good. Thank you once again for being here, my weirdos. I will see you in the next one.